So, guys, many of you already heard by now by other sources and videos, but I'm guessing I don't need to tell you that Stan the Manly has just passed away earlier today on the 12th, um, as time records on my video. Um, I wanted to, do something to make it very, very iconic and very, very memorable for those people that are sticking with my channel. Um, and I want to pay respect to the man who did everything for all of us fans, all of us Marvel fans. And I feel like my last video wasn't enough to express how deeply, deeply grateful I am to this man who gave us something, to look forward to every week with his comics and with his movies and cameo appearances, game appearances. There isn't a guy out there that, in my own opinion, there isn't a man alive that would probably give 110% to all these characters and, fans that love his work so much. And, to see an iconic person like that pass away with his creativity was very, very sad to me. To be honest with you guys, I really thought like he had a lot more to live, like at least 2 or 3 years at the very most. But it is what it is. I just feel like I wish I could have met the man. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Stan Lee, and the things that he's accomplished, and the things that he's done, the things that he's accomplished, and to me, it's just so amazing to watch somebody so iconic, or hard to see, hard to wrap my mind around it. That someone like that's so popular and so down to earth when spoken is now gone. But I wanted to pay my respect, and pay my tribute for a week, maybe more, of all of Stan for Spider-Man PS4, just to pay my undying respect for the man who made us relate to all these amazing characters, amazing Fantasy 15 for me. And one of the reasons why I got into Spider-Man, not because of what the character is or what the powers or none of that. It was the backstory and his origin what really got me drawn in to begin with. And to be honest with you guys, I really didn't know about Spider-Man until I seen Spider-Man the movie from 2002 all the way back. And the more I got into it and the more I got interested, the more I wanted to read more about it. And I think that was a starting point for me, because it was some kind of character that I could always relate to. And then I got into all kinds of other characters, which was Iron Man, Fantastic Four, Hulk. It was something that everybody could relate to in a way. And I just wanted to pay my respect for the man who done this, and a lot of cameo appearances, everything. He did everything for the last decade, and for decades and decades. And I'm positive that his work will always be remembered and always have a place in our hearts. And I want to say, guys, thank you so much, Stan, for giving us your best, giving us all these awesome cameos that you've done over the last decade. It's meant a lot to us, and the people that you work with will never ever forget you, because you guys, I'm sure all of us fans will always have like someone to remember us, or the ones that got to know Stan, that work there with him, or even the people at Marvel. I'm sure, in a way, for the people that known Stan the Manly, will probably impact a lot at Marvel. And it's not a doubt in my mind that the people that the people that actually met him will probably take a big hit on them, of course. But I could tell you now, I never met him, but if I did, he would have been an awesome person to talk to, and just a stand up guy. um, so in order for me to pay tribute, I will be doing some live streams starting tomorrow, featuring Spider-Man PS4, for about 1 or 2 weeks. There isn't really a thing to talk about it, and I want each and every one of you guys to comment on the live stream. Hashtag Let's Talk Marvel. And we will talk about our favorite characters and the ones that we love the most. One of the things we've remembered for our past that we always love reading about over and over and over again. It's just going to be like a memory, down memory lane. And I hope you guys will be able to join us for the next week. Sorry, not past, for the next week. As always, I really hope everybody can make it, and we'll talk about our favorite characters, we'll talk about our favorite stories from those characters, and I know I'll probably be the last one to say this, but better late than never. Thank you so much, Stan Lee, for making all of these wonderful, wonderful characters. You will be missed. You will be greatly loved by the community, Marvel community, and myself. Your stories will always have a place in our hearts, and all your characters will always be within our hearts. The stories will be in our hearts, and you will be greatly missed and loved by everybody that got to know your work and appreciate everything you've done for your comics, and for giving the chance for those people that given the chance to know your work and appreciate and admire your work. Thank you so much, Stan the Man Lee. You'll always be a part of always be a special place in our hearts, and not just because of how much money you made, not just because of how many awards you've accomplished and won, but you'll always be remembered by the fact that you love the work on these characters and you enjoy everything about them that you've accomplished, and the cameos when it comes to video games and cameos. And for that, I'm expressing my great gratitude. Thank you so much, Stan the Man Lee, and I'll probably be the last one to say this, but Excelsior, my friend.